You know, I gotta say, between Pascal in Tangled, the moose reindeer thing in Frozen, just the animal sidekicks of these Disney Pixar movies are just bar none. That Dante dog, oh my lord. I cracked up every time.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Midnight's Premiere. My name is Mr. Midnight. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Disney Pixar movie that came out over the Thanksgiving weekend, Coco. And I gotta tell you, before we even get started with this review, Disney Pixar has brought it home once again, okay? You can always count on a great time to be had, whether it's by yourself, whether you're an adult, an elderly person, and especially if you're a kid. Disney Pixar will always bring home the bacon every time. Now, this movie kind of stars a lot of, really does star some very, very new voice talents in the main characters and supporting characters. And I gotta tell you, they really brought it home. It was like that Carvalho girl in Moana. That was one of her first voice acting gigs of all time, and she killed it, and so did the actors and actresses in this movie, the voice talent in this movie, they killed it as well. If you haven't seen the trailers, okay, some people have not even seen the trailers for this movie, and that's really weird because I know they've been plastered all over TV and everything. But for those of you who don't know, Coco is about a young boy whose family has just decided to get rid of music altogether, okay? And every year they celebrate the Day of the Dead, and all of their relatives come back over the bridge from the land of the dead, and they visit their relatives, and it's a good time to be had. They get their tributes and everything of this nature. So they come over from the land of the dead to visit their living relatives. Once a year this happens, and young Miguel he just doesn't know what his family history is about. He knows that they kind of don't like music. They've completely abandoned the idea, but he doesn't know why until he finds out that he might be related to one of the greatest musicians of all time in his village. So he goes into his mausoleum, steals his guitar, strums it one good time, and now he's been transported to the land of the dead. And he has to get out with the blessing of his family, which leads him on the chase, which leads him to this amazing movie that we have sitting right in front of us. And I gotta tell you, well, you know what, let's just break it down like we always do. So the things that I liked and the things that I loved, again, were booked into the same category with this. You're in trouble if the things that you liked and the things that you hated are kind of booked together, but if the things that you liked and loved are in the same category, you got a great movie on your hands here. And I gotta tell you, it was a fantastic movie all the way around. The visual effects, Disney and Pixar has come a long way, okay? Just the other day, I watched Bug's Life. I watched it and I was like blown away by the level of detail that we have now come to in these digitally animated movies. Another great example is the new teaser that we just got for The Incredibles 2. God, we've been waiting for that one forever. The detail of the stitching on Mr. Incredible's shirt is thread by thread. It's absolutely incredible. And this movie really brings home the detail as far as the animation and everything like that is concerned. It really brings it home. Very impressed by the level of technology being displayed here in this movie. The storyline was absolutely fantastic. It had its slow moments, but they didn't last very long at all. Disney Pixar, of course, is amazing for doing that. It got to the story, you got the villain, and there were twists and turns, and I bawled like a baby at the end of this movie. I gotta tell you, it jerked at the heart, which is another gift that Disney Pixar has for almost all of its movies. One of the ones that comes to my mind right now is The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur, man. That one was tears. So, as far as liked and loved, they're really bunched in there together. Now, as far as the things that I didn't like in particular, to be honest, there wasn't really anything, okay? The storyline was good enough for me to avoid any kind of problems that the movie did have. I felt like it might have been just a little too long-winded, and some of the story elements in it were a little bit predictable, okay? But then again, if you've seen one Disney Pixar movie, you've probably seen them all. There are several plot lines that they go with, and really there's nothing new you can do in this day and age. There's only ways you can do what's already been done in a different way, okay? And what I mean by that is just a twist on the basic story, give it a little bit of a new shine, and there you have it. It's amazing, it's fantastic. I wish some movies would actually learn that. Really, talking at you, WB, talking at you. But really, there was nothing I hated in this movie. I loved it all the way around. So my basic opinion, just broad spectrum, okay? If you want the experience in this movie, if you want to go to the theater, you want to spend your money on it, by all means do so, okay? It's not only going to be a great time for your kids, but it's also going to be a great time for you as an adult. You're taking your young cousins or your kids or anything like that, they're going to love it. But if you're going by yourself, like I did on Thanksgiving Day, you're going to have a great time as well. Go get your experience, own this thing on Blu-ray when it comes out, because it is going to be a welcome addition to your Disney collection, to your Pixar collection. I myself am going to get it on Blu-ray when it actually comes out. I might actually see it again in theaters. It was just that good. So, you guys already know what's coming with this. Full moon across the scale from me, Mr. Midnight. Go see it in theaters, own it on Blu-ray when it comes out. Full moon, and there you have it. If you liked what you saw in this video, make sure to click the like button right down below. And have you guys seen Coco? Comment below. I want to hear what you guys thought of this amazing movie, or any of the other Disney Pixar movies that have come out in the last couple of years, or your favorite Disney Pixar movie. If you guys would like to see me review it, put it down below, and I would love to try to get that out to you as soon as I possibly can. And if you'd like to see more and keep up with all the latest videos here on Midnight's Premiere, make sure to click the subscribe button, and sharing is caring, folks. Share this channel, share the crap out of it, because we want to get the word out. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. My name is Mr. Midnight. This has been Midnight's Premiere. Thank you so much for watching, guys.